You know what I mean? This is Rod, Rod Uncensored. You know what I mean? The BB Dub lover. You know what I mean? Double R's, Ronald Rod, RP, Rod Pervert. You already know. If that bitch titties can't fit in the bra from Lane Bryant, I don't want to fuck with her. You already know the vibes. Plan B's going for 25 where I'm from. You already know what this is, man. You know, if I gotta come on camera on Thursday, you know, I'd only do guest features on Thursday.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this old fucking flea keep on bothering me, man. This old fucking flea keep on bothering me, man. You know what I mean?
Dude love you, man. He loved the hell out of you, man. I don't give a fuck nobody say.
Man, I think, man, this nigga love me more than my wife, nigga. I told niggas I got married, nigga. I know niggas can't see my finger, nigga.
Shit, you try to be professional, man. That was man.
You know what I mean? Nigga love me more than my wife, nigga.
Hey, that is crazy, man. Like when you told me that he started back up again, I was like, God damn. Like all this because you call him old shit.
Like nigga, I can't wait to get old, nigga. All the dumb shit I did in my life, Eric G. If I make it old, nigga.
Man, but shit, man. I mean, damn. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is getting kind of old, man. If you sit up here, you still going off about some shit that happened like a month and a half ago.
Nigga, that was like about to be almost 4 weeks ago. Yeah, like a month ago. Like,
yeah, man, yeah.
Like,
nigga, ain't that damn deep.
Nigga, I don't understand this shit, nigga. Like, I understand it was some street level shit, and I really disrespected you in the streets.
Yeah.
But this nigga still going on about it.
I mean, let me be quiet for you make a diss track about me next. I ain't got time.
You know what I mean?
We talking about from hood shit. Now I get hood shit. I don't know.
Nigga like my shit. He said, man, I see I'm still bothering you. No, nigga, I'm still bothering you, nigga.
Dude. Like, I mean, I thought about it, man. My man is at Starbucks living his best life, and you just come across his mind.
At Starbucks, nigga. I don't got no studio, nigga.
That's what gets me.
I use my daughter's room.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I got my daughter. My daughter comes. You know, I got my kid on the weekends. So this is like my office space because my daughter only here every other weekend. So I get my basement right. But
God damn.
But nigga, you out here got enough time liking my shit, watching my shit.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He might get mad for me saying this. I think he got a crush on you, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
He's too dark for me, nigga.
I mean, maybe he see himself in you or some shit. I don't fucking know. Dude, fucking, he idolized you though. He idolized you. I take that shit as a compliment.
He can't never have my swag though. Like I cook with seasonal Adobe. You know what I mean? I use good seasonings.
He got allspice. What are you talking about? He got that allspice rack seasoning.
No, that nigga use Mrs. Dash, nigga. You can't put Mrs. Dash on ribs, nigga.
What they call anytime bagel seasoning?
You gotta know how to work it, man. God, and that's why that's why I feel for him. That's why I said, raw across your belly, you know you lost already.
My man, but for him to go back and look at your videos, I'm like, you know what? you still mad? Yeah, he on you, boss. He on you. Let me tell you the truth, man. I told you this behind the scenes, man. Dude doing the shit because it's bringing attention to him, man.
The nigga 28 years. 28 years, nigga, and you still haven't popped yet? That's like being a 40-year-old rapper.
You know what 40-year-old rappers do when they ain't popping? They start fucking beef. That's what the fuck they do. When the shit ain't popping, they start beef with the young niggas. That's all it is, man. Like, look, the fact my man is going on an I Hate Rod tour.
I Hate Rod tour, man. That's crazy. I never thought I would hear that shit. I never thought I would hear some shit like this, man.
No, we got me, man. Like I said, I know everybody get tired of me bringing up in a little chat group we got, man. I'm like, every time some shit go on, I'm like, man, here you go. You gonna make them mad. My thing is, they can't stand me when I say this shit. But then it happens. I'm like, I told y'all, this nigga gonna get mad anyway. I told
Like,
That should be
nigga,
wild to me, man.
like I never understand this, man. It's not that deep where you know what I mean.
My
It's
man,
not that deep where I'm following no niggas like that.
all he
You know what I
told you to
mean?
do was, all you said was make room for the new young niggas, and
That's
all of a
all,
sudden,
man.
boom, dude said, "Fuck it." No, what got me was I ain't gonna never forget that goddamn. And I went back and tried to watch. Like he might have got a subscribe off me because I watched all his fucking videos of him talking shit. He's sitting there like, yo, when he went on that big ass rant so damn hard that they told him he needed to leave this damn restaurant. that's that's gonna take the cake for me, man.
That nigga said, he said he got no integrity. He said, man, chill.
He's, he said, that motherfucker. I said, God damn.
Like, I never knew I could make somebody that mad, man.
God,
You know,
I mean, you should pat yourself on the back, man. You didn't increase your damn your watchers and your listeners and shit, man. You good? You down there, man? He doing his part. If I was you, I just said thanks, man. Just says thank you.
Yo, I never seen a nigga get so mad about a nigga, man, that got less than 100 subscribers.
My man starts.
That's like fighting a homeless person, right?
Right.
Because the nigga said, "Fuck you." Like you got too much to lose. You got too much to lose.
My man said he went 28 years. He's I'm a professional. I've done this for 28 years, and you just one of these new age podcasters. For you to just be these new age podcasters, you got to be popping for him to be mad as shit at him been working for 28 years.
Man, I told Deeps, I told all of them not to work with Rod.
That man went, look, man.
And then his boy, you know what I mean? I'm glad he's getting better, you know what I mean? He had a stroke and shit. You know what I mean?
See, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
The nigga had a stroke, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the Wizard of Oz? Which one need a heart?
One need a heart. The Tin Man, man.
The Tin Man, man. I hope you get the Wiz and that shit get right for you, man.
Man, I mean, apparently the courage was going around. They had enough courage going around. You know what I mean?
They had beef with me, and then the nigga heart started bothering him. That shit crazy, man.
Shit. And that's what gets me though, man. Like you beefing that hard that man, you got bigger problems to worry about.
Nigga had a stroke, man. Fucking with me, man.
Nigga, you gotta get a pacemaker. You is mad at me. Like they ain't fun, man. I mean, God forbid him for saying that, man. I wish him nothing but speed, healing and stuff, man.
Me too, man. You know what I mean? I pray sometimes. Not all the time.
Other than when the police is behind you.
You know, that's the only time.
That's the only damn time. That's that, and when I'm about to run out of gas, it's 2 damn times you ever hear me pray. For real, hard. Please, Lord, just don't let it hit you.
But you know what? I'm glad. You know what I mean? It's some shit I gotta get off my chest too, real quick.
Go ahead, man. I'm here to vent.
I'm glad that lady died that lied on Emmett Till today. Thank God.
Do you think she died? Do you think she died for real?
Yeah, I think she died for real, man.
I don't think she died for real. They just said she done died 16 times since Emmett Till got killed. I don't think she did. Matter of fact, do her coffin like they did Emmett Till's. Let that bitch be open so we can see.
You know what I mean? Because I think, you know what I mean, she got it. Karma gotta come around, man. That bitch lied on him.
I mean,
the nigga just whistled, man.
Not only lied, but he didn't even whistle. It wasn't him who whistled. Nah. Dude, you not only lied, you went with them to pick the nigga out, then to go take him to get killed.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I watched that
my dad showed me the pictures of that shit, man. That shit fucked me up.
No, man. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you what really fucked me up from because I'm big. I told everybody I'm a history nerd, man. I love I know all about the histories and shit. Dude, it's an actual video of when they went to trial, man. When they went, it's YouTube the video of them going to trial, and you see in the video her and her dude is all laughing, hugged up in the trial, drinking a Pepsi. They drinking Pepsi, laughing stuff.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons, take that. Dungeons and Dragons.
I told you, the Dungeons and Dragons OnlyFans coming next.
Oh yeah. Hey, roll the die. 1 or 6.
I'm never
How
gonna
about
live that
how,
down.
Oh,
how about 6 or 9?
now it's a wild cactus over here on the right.
Hey, yo, as she's naked beside the cactus, what do you do? 6 or 9?
But Kid Shot, we talking about some current events and some bullshit. But how do you know what I mean? You know what hurt me today, man? The Godfather of Trash TV died today. Jerry
Now that
Springer. That shit
look,
hurt me a little bit.
that
That shit
took
hurt.
my whole family. My whole family was hurt behind that one.
Oh man.
That was
I wouldn't
not
be
me.
hurt if Ricky Lake died too. Ricky Lake was my girl.
I mean, Ricky Lake. I mean, I feel the same way about Jenny Jones, but I don't know where the hell she been in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I think she was gonna miss it. Maybe
Hey,
maybe
yo, my brother said,
Illuminati
"Fuck
grabbed
Jenny
her.
Jones."
Maybe Illuminati grabbed her. I don't know. I haven't seen her either.
And matter of fact, is Sally Jesse Raphael still alive? What the hell going on with these people?
Fuck. Is Vanilla alive? I
No,
don't know.
they can die. But it's God forgive me for saying that. But I'm
Oh,
sorry, kid. Oh,
look at this nigga right here. If the 25 ain't 25, she ain't fine. My
Man, that's
nigga
over with.
Darrell.
Listen, man, that's dead. We ain't even rocking that way, man. I'm about to push 50. The
Man,
universe
what
said
that
you had
mean?
your fun. We gonna go ahead and just run through these old chicks and deal with these old motherfuckers. So
Not
yeah,
the KY, not the KY and die.
oh my god, man. I don't like it over this side of the planet, man. This old shit ain't for the birds. Now, what the
come
fuck
on, man.
going on? How everybody
Man,
doing?
what's going on, bro? What's up? What's up?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to
Man,
see
y'all
you.
make it. I mean, you in positive spirits today, man. Look at you, just
Man, you know
smiling.
what? I really am, man. You know, life gives you lemons, and all the fuck you can do with it is make some goddamn lemonade. And I learned how to make a good ass thing of lemonade. So
Yo,
it
what's
is
up,
what it
man?
is. I ain't got no
Hey,
complaints.
yo, congrats on
But
your show too, man.
huh?
Congrats on your show.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks to my man, give me an opportunity, and the numbers is getting there. You got to crawl before you walk before you run. So I'm blessed
I
for the
mean,
opportunity and a chance to, have some people believe in me and make it do what it do.
I've been doing this shit for 4 years. My knees are starting to bleed. I'm tired of crawling.
I know that's right. I need to see. I need to see results. As
I
long as
mean,
I see results,
it's gonna happen.
yeah, I'm with it. So what's going on
Hey,
there?
hey, yeah, let me tell you, Dre, man. Y'all are my two favorite people at the bottom of the screen for me, man. I am happy right now. All I want is a Dungeons and Dragon Part 2 to pop off tonight. That's
Oh
all I
shit!
want.
Yeah, I'm
All I
ready.
want
I'm
tonight.
ready this time.
All I'm ready for. Look. When Raw get back on, Kenshaw, get ready, baby. Dungeons
Right,
and
bring it.
Dragons Part 2 tonight. I can't wait for it,
Part
man.
two. I'm
I
with it.
can't wait for it.
I am with it.
Roll to die. Roll to die.
Hey, but Jarrell, before you go roll the die, part two, why does old
Yeah.
Fleet keep on bothering me, Jarrell?
Man, listen, man, you did some psychological damage to this dude's psyche,
How?
man.
I just want to know how, man. The nigga did say he felt me in his guts. I never heard that skit before, man. Like,
Hey, yo, look
I
at
didn't know
Yeah,
what
you
Kenshaw.
gonna make him come out the closet. You gonna make him come out the closet. It
I
sounds
didn't
that
know
way.
I didn't know psychologically you can fuck somebody that bad, man.
Lord, man. I'm gonna tell you, hit this damn soft spot. That nigga been going off, man.
He's still on it.
Own it.
That's a damn shame. He's too old, man. We ain't even applying no real pressure on him, man. Like, what is the
I ain't
purpose?
applying no pressure, but he
What
said,
is the
man,
purpose? What is the purpose? He like a,
dink
you know
me.
what? He reminds me of a cracker, like the Ritz, not the Ritz cracker, one of these motherfuckers, saltine crackers. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm about to nail it real quick, right? Check this in, right? So you know, he are the comparisons with Snowman and the cracker, right? He already square. He shows that he's a square. You know what I'm
That
saying?
motherfucker sound
He
square.
look. He got that whiteness in him, like an Oreo, like white creamy Oreo. No,
God damn.
a white shell Oreo, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Look what happens when you put too much pressure on that motherfucker, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening right before our eyes.
God damn.
Right before
Yeah.
our eyes.
Let me
So
tell
go
you, man.
ahead and put that in your pipe and pull on a real
Hey,
nice and see
hey,
how it hits.
Lamar. Oh my God.
This what this nigga said, man. He said, "What's the matter? I got you shook, nigga. I
Oh,
ain't worried about you, nigga."
Man, Raw, you making this nigga wet. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He is getting wet behind you, bro.
Oh man,
Damn, it's been what, 3 weeks?
Man,
4.
over 3 weeks, man.
A month?
4. Yeah, man. This
I thought we put him in bed the last time. I ain't heard nothing since.
Well, first of all, Snoop Dogg, you need to calm the hell down.
Listen, Dollar Store, Dollar Store. Dollar Store, Snoop Dogg.
Hey, Lamar, you know what's fucking funny, fucked up about the situation? He called you Dollar General.
Yeah.
And he had a stroke after that.
See, let me tell you, he messing with the wrong one. Because I'm known to elevate blood pressures in other human beings. And I do it unconsciously. I don't even be meaning. The motherfucker called me talking about from Cincinnati, talking about one of my girls down there. She like, he out there talking about who is Corey Lamar and this, that, and other. I'm like, damn. Because I said some things. Like, yeah, I'll elevate a human being's blood pressure real quick.
He better see the wizard, man, because he need a new heart.
He better chill out, man. He pressed. That's what it is. He pressed. He ain't got nothing else to do. Man, he really exposing himself for real.
You gotta leave the Coca-Cola alone, man. You gotta leave all that salty food alone.
Let me tell you, man.
He gonna lose.
First of all, you salty already. Shit, you can't help it. Motherfucker salty as a bitch, man. Come on, man.
He gonna lose. He gonna lose viewers. That's what's gonna happen. He gonna lose viewers.
No, I told Rob, man, you'll be happy, man, because he gonna bring the viewers to you.
Exactly. Yeah. He lose and we win.
Hey, the motherfucker did say, man, he said, man, I couldn't even watch the national championship game because he's been on my mind. He had my stomach hurting. I couldn't sleep at night. I never heard no shit like that, man.
Man,
Oh, here we go. Look at him.
I bet you he thinks of you sexually.
Oh man!
Why he with his? I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that's repulsive. Man. I'm saying it's repulsive that dude is thinking about you that way because
exactly. That's my point. That is my point, man. That is deep. That is deep, man. He's saying things like penetrate. Like he been on this planet too long not to say certain words. Man, don't talk like that. You penetrate my mind. Come on, man. That's something females say, man.
Penetrate my mind. I can feel you all up in my stomach, boy.
God, man, that's sad. He is just crumbling, man. You need to just go ahead and throw the white towel in because he just seems like he might kill himself.
Raw, you married the wrong one Monday.
Right, man. You gonna have a stalker, man. Hey, you can take this to court. He's stalking you on the internet. That's internet stalking.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, boy.
That's internet stalking. Let it go. He worried about what you doing and chiming on all you. Like, yeah, man. Like he talking to you. Don't feel uncomfortable. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable with the choice of his words.
All I gotta say is, man, I told him he can clean. If he clean himself up, I might give him a job, man. He clean himself
I heard
up.
that part. Yeah.
He clean himself up, man. I'm like Nino. If you clean yourself up.
Oh man, we don't want no parts of that, man. You put him on the roster, man. I'm good, man. I don't run with weak motherfuckers, man. He done been consistent at showing weakness.
Apparently, he want another type of job from your ass, Rob. I don't know the fuck.
Right. He want to be your secretary. He want to be your secretary.
Oh man.
He want to be your private dancer. He want to be the nigga private dancer.
Hey, Lamar. How many your guys say today? I was loving your secretary.
Right.
You trying to put M&M's on his lip? That's what you saying?
Man, I don't want that nigga. Don't get that nigga no job, man. He need to go see a psychiatrist.
All jokes aside, I really think he see this shit as like a friendly competition. I don't know what the hell you doing.
We got separate. Man, I'm hip hop, and that nigga's.
There is no competition. He's entertaining. He's entertaining a whole different. You know what I'm saying? There's no comparison. We on some other shit. He couldn't come. We can come and see the difference is we're versatile. We can go to his shit and work with him and all that shit, but he can't come down to our shit. You see what I'm saying? He just one tracked. He one tracked. We all over the place. We can sit down and talk to politicians, and they would never know that we get down like this. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is though. Hold on, my thing is you're right. He's showing that he ain't diversified. My man. If you could still stuck to this one topic for this fucking long,
24 years. He been in the game 24 years. I ain't even been in June of this year. It'd be a whole year for me. And I've advanced. I've learned so much. I'm not all about, I started about talking about my story being in prison and what I learned and all the mental health and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then I expand. I start hosting shows and you know what I'm saying? I expand with so many different things. I can have I might have politicians on my shit when I get the numbers all around. I might have hood niggas on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll mix it up. And that's gonna keep my, you know what I'm saying, my creativity and my different ways of doing things. I'm gonna be shoot. If I'm in the game for 24 years, I'm probably, man, I'm trying to tell you, I would be a regular on the Breakfast Club if I've been in the game for 24 years. Believe that.
8 years, first of all, man. My man, I don't get it. Like, bro, you must have been his first beef. Like, you gotta be his first. Like,
I just don't understand. I just don't understand it because the nigga say he from Southside Chicago. I can't believe it.
Sure.
I can't believe it.
Oh man, that's a disgrace, man. He can't go back to the hood and find out about this. We revoked his hood pass. If he had one, he probably never had one. But probably if he was from Chicago, he probably had one. But that motherfucker revoked.
I'm giving it
talking like that. He can't come to the men's club like that, man. No, man, that's soft. That's feminine energy, man. That's feminine energy. That is not masculine energy.
Hey, feminine energy is good energy.
It ain't when it's under control.
Woman.
When it's under control. When it's under control. Men don't get mad at other women, and some of them do because you got feminine niggas. A man ain't gonna get mad at a woman to the point where he gonna go damage her shit, blow her tires out. Men don't do that, but a woman will get so you have those tendencies to get mad and see nothing but red and don't even care about the consequences and go do some sucker stuff like go bust his car up, spray paint it, call his PO. That's feminine. That's that feminine energy that can't be controlled. That's not testosterone. That's not a testosterone-filled man to do that type of bullshit that women could do when they're in their feminine state of mind and they have no control. You feel what I'm saying now?
Go the fuck off, nigga. Go the fuck off.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nobody saying it's wrong, but it's a time to be a bitch and it's a time not to be one. And that's all about feminine energy because a man, testosterone, we ain't supposed to be bitches. But again, some of these niggas are bitches too. So ain't no attack against your energy and who you are. You are who you are. But the facts are the facts that women get so out of control with their emotions and their feminine energy and all that shit that they become bitches and do bitch shit.
It's not out of control, but it is anger. I will give you that. It is
so
anger.
If you're angered, you're out of control. You have no control because there's levels to it.
Hear me out.
Listen, man. Listen.
Men take on men. Women can't necessarily take on men. Like I'm 5 foot nothing. I ain't gonna say how much I weigh. We ain't gonna talk about that.
You got a battle axe, though.
Yeah, probably around here somewhere I do. But I'm not allowed to use it legally.
You talking about verbally. Mentally.
No, what I'm saying is we attack your things because we can't attack you. That's what it is.
Only certain women do that. Only a small percentage of women do that. Not all women do that because you have a woman that will not do no shit like that because they're in control of their emotions. You know what I'm saying? A person that does that does not have control of your emotions. And anytime you don't have control of your emotions, the consequences is severe. You talking prison time or you talking jail time. You talking loss of wages. Your kids is going to be in a situation. All that goes out of mind.
A person that has controlled emotions and is angry is far more dangerous than a person that is out of control because they can wait and they can calculate.
But that's not the case. What did that got to do with somebody getting in their emotions? What I'm talking about, and going in and busting her car, busting my windows out, which has never happened, thank God, because I don't attract women like that, and I hope it continues like that. But to get a woman that busts my car up because she lost control of her emotions and her feminine energy came out and got the best of it.
Okay, so what?
So you trying to say that nigga gonna bust my windows on my car?
I'm saying he got feminine energy. My whole point, she took it somewhere else. She took it somewhere else. I was talking about feminine energy. He's displaying feminine energy.
Here's one thing is I think both what y'all both saying that is both true. Y'all both saying the same thing is true. What she's saying is though, Mar, is that when it comes to certain women, and like I said, when you get mad, a lot of times you don't know what the fuck you do when you push to the point. Don't nobody really know what they'll do when they get pushed to that certain point. You gonna get pissed off with women? Yes, it's to break your shoe because I can't fight you, nigga, straight up. Most women ain't.
I know most women that.
I know some women who's with hands too. But I'm saying that. But what you're saying, Lamar, is for a man to display stuff that he's doing is feminine because he is not handling like a man. If it was a personal problem we had beef for real, I would have hit your ass up on behind the scenes like, look.
And not even that, but still, even if he was to do that, he's still using words like penetrate and all. That's not. He can't sleep. He on his mind and all that other. That's what. That's not.
I think that's just his personal. That's just his personal speech. I mean, that's how he talk. I mean, when you talk, you can talk aggressive and like I said, we can build something like fuck you, fuck all this other shit right here. That's how we talk.
Man, a man ain't gonna tell another man that you've been on my mind all this goddamn for fucking month. Come on now. A man ain't gonna do that.
I agree with you. I agree. Although I say I agree with the fact that it's the feminine part. I agree with that. He is on some feminine shit. I told you I agree with that. But what I was also saying is, man, how he talks, how he talk is how he talk. Because first of all, the way his dialect is the. Well, let me tell you here, buddy.
Trying to be white,
it's all of that.
White and squarish, very squarish. He's cracker-like. That's exactly what the fuck it is. Cracker-like. The motherfuckers see through that shit.
Show me that saltine again.
Let me do it again for the ones in the back, right? Because he in the back. He don't get it, right?
So in the back of the Cleveland Stadium. Show me that.
They did, right? One more time. He's square like a cracker, right? We all established that he's a square-ass motherfucker, right? He black, but he trying to act white. He got this whitish, whitish type shit. And what we're doing is we applying pressure. And when you apply pressure to a cracker, it just crumbles. And that's what's happening. He is crumbling. Yeah. Make sure you kick that, and we can make sure you put emphasis on that when you get a chance. Take that clip and put emphasis because he need to understand. You need to straighten up, bro. You too old. You old enough to be our what is he older than us? He look older than us.
And think about it. I think the nigga's 51, man.
Okay, well, he's old enough to be something like my elder. And I know for one, even though I missed about a decade and a half of lessons in life, I know that you ain't supposed to be doing shit like that, man. We men don't do that.
First of all, stop penetrating this motherfucker's mind. We wouldn't be worrying about
like,
this.
Whoa.
He said it.
I mean, that's his word.
He said
you feel uncomfortable. You feel uncomfortable.
He can't
you feel uncomfortable. Weird about this. Because he don't got no slit. You know what I mean? And he got no slit and he can't dip for me. So...
But still, the mindset, man. I mean, I get what you're saying. His choices of words, he's so corny, and he try to sound so proper and whatnot. But he's making himself look like a fool all the way across the board. He's making himself look like a fool, and he need to pull back for real.
I think the biggest thing is that it's like a generational thing, right? You know what I mean? It's some niggas that around here that can't handle that. Like I'm growing my network. I started this shit like a year ago, right? Probably close to a year ago. And look at my shorts. My shorts doing 10,000 plus. Like my shorts going crazy, and I'm producing Lamar. I'm producing Lamar's show, and I'm building some shit that niggas feel uncomfortable with, especially a nigga doing it for 28 years. You know what I mean?
He like, damn, I should have thought of that. I should be out the game. I spent 24 years. You should be out to get money.
Oh, hey, Rob, I want you. Can you see is he a subscriber to you?
I don't think I can.
I think you should be able to see that you can see it online.
For 100 subscribers?
Yeah, you can see that. You can still see you can see if he subscribed to you. You should be able to go. I think you gotta go on YouTube like studios and shit.
Once you see this, he ain't. You better check. Hey, look.
You have 99 subscribers tomorrow.
Now check this out, right? This is a test. So this is what I do with Facebook Lives and shit when I'm talking shit to somebody. I use Facebook to talk to motherfuckers. So we're really talking to him. This don't concern nobody else. This is really at him. So I make a long ass live, and to make sure, and how I know if a motherfucker read the shit or listened to the shit or read it, because my shit be real long, I'll put something like this at the bottom. So if you was to go look and see if he's on there, and he's on there, and then later on he comes back and he takes his off. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that he watched this whole motherfucking thing. So go ahead and check. Go ahead and check to see if he's a subscribed, and check on it later on if he did.
I mean, don't worry about it. He's one of them damn. You said you get thousands of damn like views. He's one of them. I'll tell you that shit now.
Okay, because I'll post them. I don't do subliminals. I go straight at him.
He has to, because how is he gonna know why wouldn't he be for real? Because how are you gonna know you talking about him? He gonna have to check. That's how you stay on his mind. You know what I'm saying? So I bet you he's a subscriber. He got to. You on alert. So anytime you get when you subscribe, you get notifications, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, he gonna time in.
I'm just saying this. We're in a totally different lane. Like I got a totally different lane. I can talk sports, but I can talk culture. I can talk music. I can talk. I'm well versed.
Right.
And I'm tapped in. That nigga ain't tapped in. That's what bothers him.
He passed his time trying to catch up and play this game the way we play it.
Nigga, I'm an SRT, nigga. You a Pontiac T-top.
Yeah. With a whole bunch of miles. With a whole bunch of miles on it.
Let's talk about the immaterial lady, because this nigga.
he got 300,000 miles on that bitch.
I'll just say this, because the immaterial lady said supposedly died. I saw the news feed said she died. I said, man, about time.
About time.
What she did, I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. What she did in lying like that, she deserved to die. She should have got the chair.
Oh, you talking about the white lady?
Yeah. She should have got the chair.
What was the problem? Somebody had a problem with that?
No. I'm just saying in general. What she did, man, was hateful. And you know what? And the thing about it is,
low down.
The people underneath me, you know what I mean? I'm 30. The people underneath me who's 20, 10, 15, they erased all that shit. Niggas don't know about the history.
And that's the thing is, they trying to stop like teaching that shit in school.
But they cannot take away the history. My father last Thursday turned 90 years old. Mm-hmm. That's a whole lot of history.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, but check this. What happens? Where they gonna be when you 90 years old? Or when Rob, you 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna be with that? So what it is they're taking it out of the schools. So by the time our great grandkids get of age, that shit's gonna be wiped out. They're not even gonna talk about it.
But say my thing, it's not supposed to be known because they're like it brings negative attention.
It's shame.
We living in a fucking world right now where motherfuckers are scared to go outside because they're not gonna get fucking killed.
They know they was wrong. They know they know they was wrong.
I mean, it is what it is, man. This shit. I mean, my what teacher, but as for this damn latest shit, man, dude, that let me know that this should let the kids know that we are not too far from when this shit happened.
It's right around the corner. It's down the street type far.
You know what I'm saying? We was right here. The kid. I mean,
Eric G, you see that motherfucker said, "Shut the fuck up." She's right here.
I see it in the background. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Shut the fuck up. I told you she's a vowel star. She's a vowel star.
Hey, congratulations, baby.
Shut the fuck up. You see, I get abused, Lamar, but I like the abuse. I got abused as a kid. My mom smacked me all in the face. I like the abuse.
Look, she better like, I'm gonna whoop your ass tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say. I'm about to say some crazy shit.
Go ahead. But yeah, man, a lot of people.
Go ahead and penetrate that mind over there, man.
I'm trying to penetrate that mind. But like we skip out so much shit, man. I was talking to one of my old heads at the job, and I told him we don't understand. People talk about us, go back to our country, right? Mm-hmm. But we fought every war for these European white people in general. We fought in every war from Indians, niggas, the Civil War.
Let me ask you this.
Korea.
Let me ask you this. Why do they say go back to Africa when we been here? A lot of us been here. We ain't never. All of us just did not get on a boat and just come here. We've been here. We was spread out over the fucking world, right? Right. So for someone to say go back to Africa, how are they? They sound stupid first and foremost because we can just turn around and tell them to go back to Europe, but we're not cut of that cloth that they're cut with. They're cut from a really fucked up cloth. It is what it is.
First of all, you can't tell me to go back to when you brought me, motherfucker. We can't.
Not even that, but we don't
they
even know.
They didn't even keep records of where they got us from. So when you tell me to go back to Africa, that's a big continent.
Well, first of all,
where am I supposed to go in Africa?
So who's to say that we would never we wouldn't? I'm not gonna sit here and believe that before we got on, they put us on that damn ship, our ancestors on that shit, that there were nothing but Native Americans in this motherfucker. I'm not gonna believe that. I believe that we were, spread out. We were everywhere, not in a big crowd, but we were everywhere. We were just as capable of being them. And you think wherever we land, whatever continent we land on, we don't plant seeds there?
We did.
Exactly. You got Indians that look like black people. You got Asians that look like black people way back in the day. So we was all over. We was not just in Africa. I don't care how motherfucker take it, because this is how I feel. You got to be slow-minded to not understand, to believe that we all got on our plan, got on this ship, and came in here, and that's how we got here. You got to be slow, because we were all over. Come on now. We all over, man. We the first black people, right? How we the first black people? We was all stationed in one place. Like, it don't make no fucking sense. We plant seeds everywhere we go. We're sexual beings. The men are. We planting seeds in everything. We ain't like the sisters. The sisters only deal with black men. We go out and we plant seeds wherever we can plant seeds at. In every type of white, Caucasian, Asian, Latino, it don't fucking matter. We're planting seeds. So, we didn't come. You can't say, nobody can say that, what I'm saying, I was come from Africa, whatnot. You don't know. You don't know nothing about where you came from.
I think the idea of racism is stupid as fuck anyway.
It is.
The biggest thing is, though, these people forget, even on a Hollywood level, right? I'm in my chat. Everybody on the chat, you know what I mean? I don't think Ken Shock in the chat yet. But I got the Rod Uncensored chat. And this fellow, you know what I mean, said, hey, man, it's crazy that they cast a black lady for Cleopatra. I said, man, what color do you think she would have been in Egypt? From Greece. She was born in Greece. No person from Greece ever been pale. I never seen nobody from Greece pale.
Yeah, true.
And plus, she went to Egypt. What complexion do you think she is? I just want to know, who could you put as her?
Man, if you got to explain that to a grown human being, you do, because you wasting your damn time. That don't make no goddamn sense.
But my thing is, they trying to get that shit out of history. You ain't supposed to see that shit. You ain't supposed to know that.
But I'm just saying this: we get so much erased out of shit. I remember when watching my grandma, God rest her soul, she used to call me black bitch. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's just beside the story. I remember watching the old school Little Rascals. I remember watching the old Tarzan, where white people was in gorilla suits. This is the real shit. These white people was in gorilla suits. And they had a little nigga walking around like a little monkey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know what gets me? Like I used to watch. I remember as a kid, man, I used to watch some old Looney Tunes shit. And all of you ever watched Looney Tunes from back in the day. When you see them in blackface, you see how they treated black people in the old cartoons and stuff like that. Like you had them eating watermelon with the big lips and all that stuff.
Hey,
it was crazy, man.
Did you know Goofy was a nigga?
Who?
Goofy.
Oh yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I was a Netflix series, a Netflix show, not a show, but whatever you want to call it.
You know what I mean?
Documentary. That's what it was. A documentary of the creator of matter of fact, it was ATL. You know, David Glover's ATL, Atlanta. Yeah, it was on that one. But on it has one dedicated to the creator of Goofy, which was a black man. And Goofy was a nigga. Just look how Goofy was. You know, he's got he used Goofy as a way to speaking to, you know what I'm saying, white America and whatnot, like asking questions like, if Mickey is Goofy's friend, why does he treat Goofy like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, what the hell? They dogged him.
But
he was the slow, dumb one. Goofy was the slow, dumb looking one. With watermelon all in his mouth. He eat the watermelon, he got watermelon seeds all in his mouth. Yeah, that's Goofy, a nigga.
But we lost a great person too, man. Harry Belafonte, man. He was a beacon of change. You know what I mean? He was an activist for AIDS and civil rights, man. Yeah. I remember watching that shit as a kid. You know what I mean? In school. That's what I say about Tennessee, man. They had some books blocked for us, like, you know what I mean, Huckleberry Finn and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some Mark Twain books that, you know what I mean, was using the N-word real crazy because they didn't want to start a war in there. But I remember watching, you know what I mean, Harry Belafonte, you know what I mean, sing. He had a beautiful voice.
Yeah, I watched him in he had a movie. What was it, dog? What was not? We call it Carmen now, but I forgot the name of it. But
it was Carmen something.
It was him and Dorothy Dandridge.
Yeah, Carmen. It's Carmen something. But anyway, him, Cindy Portier, Sammy Davis Jr., they were the three that really pushed, and Mr. You know what I mean, even you know what I mean, the pushed Hollywood for black actors and, you know what I mean, entertainers. You know what I mean. So what was, you know what I mean, crazy they, you know what I mean, passed like that. But
you know what's crazy about that? Like the Civil War and all that extra stuff. You know, they said the Civil War was about the slaves, freedom of the slaves. You know that's not true, right? The Civil War had nothing to do with the slaves. It wasn't about
it was the control of slaves.
It was about the control. Slavery legal.
No, it was about control, power, and all that. That's why other countries, when the North asked for help from other countries because the South was whooping their ass, they was like, yeah, we ain't fucking with y'all. We ain't getting involved in that. But when the North start really losing to Stonewall Jackson and all that, you know, they end up making it about the slaves. But Frederick Douglass went to him before the decision was made to allow slaves to fight for the North. It was like, let us fight. You know, we want to fight. And he was like, nah, because how would it look to the South, motherfuckers, that we got them so bad, we beat their ass so much that they got to get slaves to work. You know what I'm saying? No, that would look bad on the motherfucker. That's why he was like, nah, we cool. You know, but then when he needed help and he couldn't get the help from other countries, what did he do? He turned it into slavery. And now it's about slaves. So when that happened, the other countries came over and helped the North and they won. So with that.
What's up? My nephew here.
That boy big,
when you spoke on that earlier on, how, you know, our people fought for him and whatnot, they tricked them, telling them, you know, we're going to do this for slavery. If you do this and help us out, we're going to give you this. And they manipulated us. They've been manipulating us. And that's just what they're going to always fucking manipulate us.
Okay, I got to kind of disagree with that because the history that I've
you got to go, cuz it's all right, man. You got to go, cuz.
That's fine. No, my son got him. My son got him.
And then I understand is we did ask to fight and they did turn us down and they didn't let us into the fighting in the war until they were losing so badly. But the reason the war started was the South tried to become their own country because they wanted to keep slavery legal and the North wanted to get rid of it. So you're right in that we offered to fight, but
you understand. I find this funny though, man. That after that, nothing really changed.
Exactly. Okay, here's my point. Okay, I feel what you're saying, but
you still was a sharecropper.
We're gonna agree to disagree because, like my man said, what's your name up on top?
Eric. Me. Yeah, Eric G. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it was about power and control. For real. Right. The North wanted to, you know what I'm saying? The South wanted to keep the power, therefore they keep the control. And the North was like, no, this shit, we're not even going with it no more because we're going to be together as one. And that's how to fight. Now, when they were losing, now we understand that the only way that they won wasn't by the slaves joining. No, it was by the other countries helping them out, right? That's how the North won. That's how the North beat the South. Because at first, the reason why they didn't want us to, they didn't allow blacks to fight is because it was probably too shameful and all this other shit. We're not going to show them that we're weak like that. So them winning the war had nothing to do with the blacks. The blacks was in place so they can get the other countries to help. It's all about slavery. So that's my point. I see what you're saying, but we don't agree.
I'm not clear on that.
Did y'all remember that movie Glory when Denzel got whipped though?
Yeah.
That one tear came down his eye. I said, man, that's the coolest nigga in the
But
world.
let me tell you
But
right here, man.
they had other help from countries, other countries involved in it, did they not?
No, not in the Civil War. The Civil War, no, not the Civil War. Civil War was before, it was about the North and the South.
Right.
Was at war against each other. But my thing is, I don't give a fuck what war it is. You can go back to any war, civil rights, revolutionary, whatever. This country is built on the backs of dead black people. This country, we were fighting. Let me say this: we have people who fighting. You got people fighting in this war that wasn't getting the respect at home. Even up to the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War.
Keep going.
I mean, even past that. I'm talking about, but the reason why I said the Vietnam War, even though we lost the war technically.
What about the Buffalo Soldiers?
I want to say the Vietnam War at the time was during the time when Martin Luther King got killed. And they made a press junket in Vietnam, and how the Vietnamese were trying to get the blacks to pull out the war was they were saying in their radio shows that y'all fighting a war and back at home your country don't give a shit about you.
They knew they was stupid. Now every nigga didn't go for that, right? That wasn't everybody was not for that. Only a large percentage was, right?
Right.
And that just shows the stupidity of how stupid how the others view us. Indians, Native Americans, they like, why is you chasing me down, black man? That's the enemy, not you helping the enemy.
They needed help against the Indians. The Indians was too smart for them. That's another story.
To this day. Oh yeah. They know it.
But I'm not. So you saying the North did not win the Civil War until the blacks became soldiers?
No. We never said that they didn't win because the blacks became soldiers.
I'm saying that they, from what I've done, I don't know where you got your study from, but I get mine from talking to people, and I get it from a lot of doing research on the internet and whatnot. And what I've came to understand is that the North did not win the Civil War until they got help from other countries, the same countries that denied them help the first time. And when they made it about slaves,
those were what countries helped them? What countries helped them?
It was three of them. I don't want to just say anyone. I'll get back with you on that. But it was three countries that they asked to help when they were losing, and they said, no, we're not messing with y'all. But then when they made it about slavery, then the other countries was like, okay, because everybody knows that this shit is wrong. They just turn a blind eye.
Because that doesn't follow what a civil war is. A civil war is a fight amongst yourself, which means the North is fighting the South.
So that means that there's no help allowed? No one can intervene. So you mean to tell me if we have a civil war right now, other countries can't come and aid us?
No,
that's not possible.
They should not, because then it's not a civil war.
United States. So you mean Mexico and all them other places Mexico? Let's say what is it called?
They can't come help you fight yourself.
What they can do is
how did ISIS? Hold on, I'm gonna kill that. How did ISIS get formed? How did ISIS? You heard of ISIS, right? The terrorist group. How did they get formed? How did they get in power? You think they just gathered a couple motherfuckers and then came this global thing that attacked the United States? No, they had a civil war against their government, and the United States came in and gave them the training and all that stuff.
The United States came in and tried to settle it, which was exactly what.
What about Reagan in the dope? What about Reagan when in Snowfall, right? The movies, you probably don't watch Snowball, but what about when they had the contraband, the Contras down in New Mexico?
Let me hold up before we get on too deep in this shit. Let me play this video real quick, and we better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we go all night on this one.
Yeah. I don't got all night because the honey to do list. Let me see. Because this was deep. He sent me. Let me see.
That if somebody, man, come on, Civil War, man, they do that all the daggone time, intervene.
What's going
Send guns and stuff down to help them because they want to overthrow the government. So they
Yeah,
help.
I agree that I don't get wrong.
Right.
On the back end, there's a lot of that shit always happen, man. But that
Yeah,
doesn't mean
they help out.
that does not mean they was fighting in that war with them. They supplied for them, not fighting in that war with them. That's two different things, bro.
Let me get this shit again.
I can supply your needs, but don't mean I'm fighting for you. If you're a drug dealer, right? Two drug dealers are going at each other. The crackheads ain't fighting for you. They're your witness.
I get that, but I'm still contributing in type of way. I'm intervening.
Yeah.
I'm intervening. I never said that they went in, but they intervened. They didn't give them the help. However way you look at it, they still intervened.
Let me say this right here. In the way you look at it, the Civil War was between this part of the country versus this part of the country. Now, where they got their weapons from, that's two different damn shits. They got everybody got that shit from England because that's where the fucking shit came from.
Right.
But we're talking about in this actual fight. Now, you got the Civil War, then you got the Revolutionary War, and you also got the World War. The World War is when everybody was fighting together. You had your allies, you had your people who wanted your allies, but that was it. Rod, what the hell we got going on with single parents in 1986?
Oh, let me see what's going on with this shit, man.
We'll talk about that. Lamar, we can really go into it, but I like that, man. It was good.
Yeah, I'm doing a show on this.
Most definitely.
You hear this shit?
No.
No, go ahead, man.
What the fuck going on with this shit?
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Huh?
I'm gonna beat him to it.
I don't know why this shit ain't. I got it now. Can y'all hear it?
No, still can't hear it at all, boss.
Fuck.
Raise your hand if you're married.
Here we go.
None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility, and then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need marriage raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really. Male figures are not substantially important in the family.
Raise your hand if you're married.
So, Kenshaw, coming from you as a woman and being married, how do you feel about this situation? You know what I mean? I know it's 30 plus years old, but that's still kind of fucked up to really think about young women to think like that. What are your thoughts about it? And do you think the man not being a part of a woman's life means that they don't want to get to that level of marriage and having partnership? Or what's your thoughts about it?
Well, that was 1986. I had my daughter in 1987.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can stop doing all the math. But I think what she said was very wrong. I think a child deserves two parents. And I'm going to qualify that by saying mother, father, father, whatever. Child needs two parents. Child needs two people to love them. But if you're in a male and female relationship, mother and father, that child deserves the love of both parents. Now, my situation was I made the child available to the father and he dipped out. He decided he didn't want to be a father. He would call her and say, I'm coming to get you on the weekend, and then not show up. What am I as a mother supposed to do with that situation?
That's a different story though. I'm saying from
No, well, if you didn't want the responsibility of a family, maybe you should have kept your legs closed or took some birth control pills or something. You should have thought this through because those girls look very young.
Very young, yeah.
So if you aren't ready for the responsibility of a family, you aren't ready for the responsibility of a child. You should not be engaging in activities that could put you in a situation where you need to make a family.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what she said was very unintelligent, and it shows her youth, because that's wrong.
All right, go ahead, Eric G, and then I might have Lamar finish up because Lamar like to talk. So Eric G, you go first.
Yeah. That
nigga can go for 3 days. Go on.
and like these topics, I love having these type of conversations. First, I'm gonna say this, especially back in those days, it was set up by the government not to have a male role model in the home.
Mm-hmm.
It was set up that if you need extra help for your child, especially being in a low income area, that the man should not be at home with your child.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people did have situations where the dad was not there, because I can't supply for my child's medical needs, and the government can't help me with that. I can't get Section 8. I can't get food stamps. I can't get Medicaid because I don't have the money to do it. And they's like, well, that man shouldn't be there for you to do it, for us to give this to you. It caused problems like that. It caused people to be like, man, fuck it, I don't need him there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's trickles on down. And I think that situation in the 80s stems from what happened in the 60s and the 70s that pushed on to the 80s and to now. I mean, because it was situations where that, look, we made a mistake. We having our fun. It happened. Boom, baby happened. But we can't supply this baby's needs. So I need the government. And the government like, well, look, if you need our help, you don't need him there. And then what happens?
And I think that was major, man. I think that was major what you just said, man. And I'm gonna let Lamar finish it up, and we about to get the fuck out of here.
Damn, man, I was going for a Dungeons and Dragons shit.
I got a few more shit I gotta do that I'm done for today. Go ahead, Lamar, finish it up, man. Because I know you got
the stuff that happened in 1993. Man, it's been going on. That's nothing new under the sun as far as getting the black man out the household. That's first and foremost. When they strategize on how to deal with the situation, their first thing was to attack the black man, get him out the. First, it was the disrespect, because they couldn't get him out the way because he was part of the plantation. He was a worker or whatnot, so they couldn't just make him disappear like they can now. But it was to dog him and make him lose, make everybody lose respect for him. That went on from generation to generation to where it's at, where a lot of women, not most, but a lot of women, too many women don't have respect for men for whatever reason, right? So with that being said, when it got to after slavery, that's when we're gonna lock these motherfuckers up and we're gonna make it hard, can't get a job, because not everybody's in this situation of getting help from the government. Only ones that get help are those who ain't got a man to do what he's supposed to do and be a man and take care of his responsibilities, even if it's his child. And if he got that mentality, he's gonna help make sure if his baby mama's doing bad, his damn child gonna be doing bad too. So, whatever the case may be, but we talking about those in a household. It was already designed to break it up. So those who get on this, they they can't have a man. Yeah, why would I help you out when you got a man in there? He was supposed to be doing it his damn self. So that goes down. If your man ain't being a man about the situation and I got to pay, I'm not taking care of a man. I'm not taking care of a real man is not going to take care of another man. He's going to put pressure. Until then, he's out the picture, which is right. Get your shit together. Get with your woman. You should be ashamed that your woman is the woman you want to be with. You can't provide for her. She got to get assistance because you ain't a man. I don't see nothing wrong. Of course, they're giving out thousands. I'm gonna take care of you, your girl. I'm gonna take care of your kid, this, that, and that. But you got to get him out the way. That's the only way. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
But and again, before we about to get out of here, Lamar, let the people know what's going on this Monday, man.
Man, we picking this up.
Because you the front runner right now on the channel. Because you only one. The other niggas, you and Dev, the only niggas really I'm pushing now. Because
right. So yeah,
set the bar going on. But go ahead.
Set the bar high. Set the bar high. That's where I'm at. Numbers don't lie, and I'm trying to get those numbers. But I want to pick up on this conversation and indulge. I want to get a panel of different opinions because I'm also want to do another one on who got it harder, the black man or the black woman in this world.
Oh yeah, that shit gonna go
Yeah,
hot.
so I want to have a panel because I've been doing in the barbershops. I've been talking to people and asking men because I put posts up because I'm pro woman, sister, the ones who got some get right. The mother bitches, everybody don't want to be saved, but those that want to be saved, I'm for them. But I put a post, so I give them their flowers. And me having my daughter, I understand what it's like. You know, raising a daughter and whatnot. You know, they just raising boys is all. We both in the same boat. But I said that who got it? I said black men ain't got it harder than black women on this planet. And women,
we're gonna disagree on this one, but we're gonna tackle this.
Well, yeah, well, we can make a panel on that because you know there's two sides of the spectrum.
But that's gonna be hard. Who's gonna be available at 9 in the morning? Though? That shit gonna have to be a late night show, yo.
I mean, we can make it work. It's worth it. It's a great discussion.
You want to make that
we got more women that's going to agree with that and understand and feel that, but you're going to also have some men. You ain't going to have all men. It ain't 50-50 because there's a lot of men that have been feeling what I've been saying.
All right, then we're going to make this a Monday night, 8 p.m., and we're going to have the morning show. We're going to do a doubleheader. We're going to do this panel on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And Kenshock, if you want to come, you know what I mean, because I know you got some words in that battle axe. But everybody let them know where they can reach you. And matter of fact, Lamar, you start off, let the people know where they can start the panel and where they can reach out at you for a panel and all that information.
Yeah, if you want to be on Jarrell's World and you got a topic that's worth, that's gonna hold our attention and interest, let me know and I'll get in contact with you. You can get hold of me through my email, Jarrell, JORELL, 2 L's, AMR21 at Yahoo, or you can inbox me at Jarrell's World on Facebook or Jarrell Lamar on Facebook.
Okay. Kenshock, let the people know where they can find your Twitch and all that shit.
I don't have a Twitch. I have a Twitter. It's Kenshock29. So.
Okay. Eric G, let the people know about the season finale. You know what I mean? This nigga do seasons. I don't do seasons.
Damn.
I'm trying to be up for 100 summers. You know what I mean? I gotta do harder shit.
I do seasons because nigga, I work. I have an actual
job. There's levels to this shit.
I have an actual job. I gotta
go for free.
Any fucking way.
My nigga ain't that nigga.
I mean, shut the fuck up. Yeah, anyway, like I was saying, look, man, but no, yo, this your boy Eric G, man. Yeah, season finale is coming up. I want to have fun. I want to end in a fun way, man. I want to do a karaoke night. It's BYOB. Bring your own booze, drink on there. We're gonna have a good time. I don't give a fuck. You can sing, you can rap, you can't. Come on now, man. Just say something to make you feel good. I want to end with this season has been my best season I've had so far, man. And I got a chance to meet a lot of y'all good people. So I can't wait for
CL it. Here, pussy.
I swear, I thought her up.
No. CL's gonna be my co-host for that night. So I need y'all to come on, man. Just
when?
Come on. It's gonna be next Friday.
Yeah, send me the link. I'll chime in. That's what I do. I do karaoke.
Y'all come on, man. Y'all play. Get your music together. We're gonna sing.
I probably stop through, but I gotta get up early. I gotta go.
Yeah, send me the link. I got you. I'm your Huckleberry. I'll be there.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all early. I need everybody to send me what they want. I get the instrumental played up. Y'all just do what y'all want from there.
I'm gonna say "Close the Door" by Teddy P. You know what I mean?
Hey, I promise you, I'll have the instrumental. Whether you sing good or bad, I don't give a damn what you do. We want to have a good
time. I'll put my own ad-libs onto it.
Do it.
Snowman, close the door. Let me go.
All right, now. All right, they're gonna put anyway. Look, like I was saying. All right. Also, hold on. Before we end, we gotta do a Dungeons and Dragons show, and I'm gonna do it. I told Kenshock last time we're gonna do the damn Dungeons and Dragons podcast episode. Season 5 is Dungeons and Dragons night. It's gonna go up. I can't wait.
You gotta have more than one person.
Oh, it's gonna be that way. I just got an OnlyFans show. It's gonna be fun.
You gotta have at least 8 people in there that really
Oh,
know
man.
Dungeons and Dragons. They make the
He's
narrative
not.
really sound good.
No.
You can't have no nasty ass voice. You can't have a nigga smoke ball malls and shit.
I
Come
want
on, man.
I want people like these two at the bottom. One who knows what the fuck the game is, and one who don't know what the fucking game is.
The
And
kids
put them
I know
together.
roll the dice twice.
Yeah, but they don't say it. But think about it.
We're now at a strip club. I said, what the fuck?
Don't say ain't no damn strip club in Dungeons and Dragons.
I said, what the fuck? What kind of strip club medieval? I know it was just harlots in
Right.
medieval time.
Right. We do owe it. We do owe this due respect and doing it the right way. I feel you on that.
They're doing the right way. I wanted to do it the same exact way.
Oh, crazy way?
I wanted that way.
Oh, I'm down with that. Improvise. What is that called? Improv.
I want people who knows what to do, who
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what's going on.
Got
Put them
you,
together
yeah.
and set it off and see what happens. I want that.
Y'all gotta chill out because y'all be distracting me and shit while I be trying to listen to it though.
It's so fucking funny. Dude, you was sitting there, you talking about, I said I'm gonna piss in her mouth. What the fuck does that have to do with it?
Whoa. And this has been another episode of Ride Uncensored Podcast. Yes, hit the outro.